Okay, so the next song that really like marked me was Planté Kako.
Nous toutes biten la ka commencé par vaille. Vous gavin timide, nous qui commencé par whiner. Les là-bas dit jou qui tamisé en light. Nous qui fly away, menez-moi aller. En checo, doudou. Nous qui flex tous les deux pendant 3-4 jours. En checo, doudou. C'est beauty moi qui tombe, moi yo garde à vous. En checo, doudou. En fait chill, vers pas sans malade à vous. En checo, doudou. Yo ka fan chanter l'amour qu'on bon à date. Toum toum, papa poum, toum toum. En check coco, toum toum, baba la poum, toum toum. En check coco, yeah. Toum toum.
This is a love song, right? So, could you talk to us about this song in general, but also like I was curious because I know this expression, like even in Martinique we use it, but I never knew where it comes from. Like why Planté Kako, it means in the heart of the coconut. Do where it comes from?
The song is beginning with I don't know, a rapper, and he's saying it's the love of a man that a woman need, and it's the love of a woman that a man need, so they can both live in harmony on the earth. So that's the sentence that defines my vision of love, because women are a pole, men are the other pole, and together you have l'équilibre. Qui j'en ai dit équilibre?
The balance.
The balance. You have the balance. You have the complementarity. So this is what the song is talking about, and it's about love. It's about counting on each other and respect each other. Yes, the entire words are Planté Kako Sizekala Koko, which means in harmony on the earth, because Planté Kako is the heart of the coconut, and the Zekala Koko is la surface.
Yeah, the surface, I think.
The surface of the coconut. So when you are in the heart, on the surface, it's like everything is good.
Wait, so can you say again what is the full expression?
Planté Kako Sizekala Koko. In harmony on the earth. So the heart of the coconut, it's very, very pure. It's very exceptional because the coconut is very strong and the heart is very sweet, and it's like a contrast, and that's a metaphor for the balance and the harmony. And also when you are in the heart of something very strong but well protected, it's like you are protected. You are like in the belly of your mother. It's like very the safest place to be. Planté Kako.
Okay, so I never knew that because it's an expression that everybody know what it means, but again, I'm not sure if other people knew the really deep meaning, or maybe it's just me that's ignorant. So I don't know, but
No, it's not. It's not very diffused, because everybody know that it's like everything good. Planté Kako, it's good. That's a thing I think But the thing, it's like the old people, the grandmothers, the grandfathers, they know.
so the next song I wanted to talk to you about is Destiny.
Sans pharaon, donc obligé point pli no bas. Ooh, you. Tout moun an mwen la kapote méthode. Mais Babylone, kouan nou yo e méthode. Mais nous savons des autres kameni Lord, oh Lord. In a this blood clot system, you know me fi survive. Yeah, me have to arrive to my destiny. Congo man destiny. No matter if people no listen, me I sing my life. That's the way I choose to reach that destiny. Congo man destiny. Yeah, we'll go travel.
And in particular, the lyrics when you say in this blood clot system, you know me have to survive. Come me have to arrive to my destiny. Congo man destiny. No matter if people no listen, me I sing my life. That's the way I choose to reach my that destiny, Congo man destiny.
Right. So destiny, this chorus for me, it's a way to say that my music thing as a mission. So when I do my music, I want to achieve something. So it's not a matter about how many people will support or views, numbers, you know. It's more about the purpose and the message of the lyrics and how can it touch the people that are listening to my music. So the destiny, when I say if he survive, me asking my life he survives, it's like it's a thing I need for live this life. I need my music. I need to share my music, and that's part of my destiny. Yeah.
Okay. And so I wanted to ask you this question, and you're gonna correct me if you think I'm wrong, but I felt like there was maybe a contradiction, you know, based on what you say in the chorus, that it doesn't matter if many people do not listen, but there is a later lyrics when you say that it's not everything, you cannot just focus on fighting, you also have to win.
A pas tout dit écouter, faut tendre. A pas tout dit garder, faut voir. A pas tout dit toucher, faut manier. Goumer, faut gagner. Fight a bombo clock system.
So I thought maybe this was a contradiction, because in the musical game, can you consider that you win the fight if there are not a lot of people listening?
I think the fight is done. I won the fight if the people that are listening to me have take something, and my music have
if it brings something to them, like you prefer to
yes,
and then maybe you reach 100 and it doesn't touch, right?
Yes, I. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay. So the next song that really marked me in the album was Adama.
Guadeloupéen, Haïtien, Dominicain, Guyane, Martinique. Avec frère nous qui en Afrique, les fonds nous vous développer affinité. D'avoir nous pas finité, balinité. Non, faut pas nous limiter, nous. Les yo qui voient sa belle, yo ka imiter, nous. Mais dans ni plein qualité, créativité, spiritualité, carbone nos vitalité, avec vivacité et en vivacité, tout. Ça yo voulait mettre nous en rivalité, et oui. Adama, Planté Kako, Akama, Natty, Ajaja.
And so the lyrics I selected for this one was mélanine ni plein qualité, créativité, spiritualité, carbone nous vitalité, avec vivacité, avec en pépacité tout.
Of course, Adama, this is one of the most spiritual song of the project. as for me. So when I talk about melanin, it's a substance that color the skin, but it is also a substance that absorb the light, the sunlight energy. So everyone in the earth is living thanks to the sun. So the ones that have the capacity to take the sunlight as a nutrition, it's like a blessing. I see it as a blessing, and it brings uh, uh, vivacity, speed. It brings spirituality. It brings motricity. A lot of things that are linked to the power of the sun. You know, even physically, when you see the 100 meters run into the Olympic Games, it's freak. It's a very Africa. Qui joue Africa?
It's very common.
It's very common that black people won this discipline. So it's linked to the power of melanin, and we have to get into these studies. I think.
The next song I picked was Yenge.
Yenge keno batata yeba ya yangi zuru ya mbote. Yenge keno batata yeba ya yangi zuru ya mbote. Yenge keno batata yeba ya yangi zuru ya mbote. Yenge keno batata yeba ya yangi zuru ya mbote. Minéraux, végétaux, animaux, non. Nous tous seyons. On sait l'énergie qui a guidé toute vie. Nous tous seyons. Qui m'a simbi, qui génie, qui l'esprit, nous tous seyons. Qui la paix, qui tigo, qui zamba, qui foumi.
And so, like in this song, I really like the introduction, even though I could not understand a thing. So I wanted to ask you, like, what are you saying in the intro? And also the lyrics I picked was minéraux, végétaux, animaux, noms, nous tous seyons. On sait l'énergie qui a guidé toute vie, nous tous seyons. I'm not sure if it's correct, but I think it's qui masimbi, qui génie, qui l'esprit, nous tous seyons.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. So Yenge is the introduction of the album, and the first is in Kikongo. Kikongo, it's a language speaked by the Bakongo people from the center of Africa, and our language, I prefer to call it Waniwana, but we call it generally Creole, and it's a lot of Kikongo into it. So there are several things that we can understand even if we don't speak fluently Kikongo. So when the title is Yenge, but in Guadeloupe or in Martinique we say ye la, ye kri.
Yeah.
Yekri. Yevisigri. Est-ce que la kudo? Ebe ouvert débattant finet zoezo.
And it's the same ye, it's the vibration of the active fire to say you are present, you know. So it means like a salute, like hello. When you say yenge, when you say yela, all of these things mean salute. So that's why it is the first song of the album, because it's to welcome the people to the project. And then, so minéraux, végétaux, animaux, noms, mineral, vegetals, animals, and men, we are all one. So in the next lines, I'm saying other things that seem different but still are one by the power of life, you know. So on sait l'énergie qui a guidé toute vie. There is only one energy into every life. And Masimbi Genie l'esprit, it's like the spirit of the nature, the angels, the genius, and everything that we cannot see, but whom got a life. All these things are one with us, with all that exists. We are one.
Okay, and so Masimbi, like where does this come from? Because it was the first time for me hearing this word.
Masimbi, it's also a Kikongo word. It's for the great spirit of the nature, like the fire, the water, the earth, the air. So the element in the Congo way of thinking, these elements got a life too. So there are powers into it, and they can interact with us. So they are one with us too.
Okay. So that's dope. Really, again, like I really encourage anybody that's gonna be watching this to listen to this album, because like all these songs that we covered right so far are dope, and there are many others more that we didn't even mention. But like again, like it was really a good album, like with the message and just the good flow, good instrumentals. Like yeah, man, congratulations on this album. I really enjoyed listening to it.
Thank you for.
And so the next theme, because it's something that you mentioned like in the beginning of this conversation, that right now you are more involved with agriculture. And so I wanted to ask you about this, and I know that it links up to another song in the album, Planté Kako.
Planté Kako pour petit nous payer les gars. Planté Kako, pile Kako, pour petit nous payer les gars. Gaya si me Kako, liche Kako, pour petit nous payer les gars. Gaya yeah. Pululu.
So when I had to make the selection again, it was very hard for me, because this song, like I wanted to talk about it, but then I'm like, no, I have to make a selection. So I left it out, but it was very hard for me. So yeah, could you talk to us more about this?
Yes, Planté Kako, this is the last song of the project, because as I said in the beginning, with the confinement, or the period during COVID where we had to stay at home, I take profit of this period to get into the earth, to plant, to cultivate, to do agriculture. So I discovered the working of cocoa, and I started to transform it, to do chocolate, to do we call it Baton Kako, but it's mean like a chocolate stick, but pure, 100% cocoa. So it's a thing that they put into water, hot water, and then we drink like hot chocolate. And all of these things, it is culture, but it is linked to music and to the cultural part of the living in Guada, in Mada, and all the Afro-Caribbean world, because before there were a sugar cane, before there were bananas to the exploitation, our ancestors used to take care of cocoa trees.
Okay, and sorry, it was kind of freezing. Like, could you tell us again, like, what's the name of the stick you said?
C'est Baton Kako.
So that's dope. And so, like, with this agricultural project, so like, are you Is it something you're gonna create a chocolate brand or sell the products? Like, what's the goal of that?
This is the goal for the moment. I can do it punctually on the market, the markets, but it is not something that I do in a store. So it is very linked to the period. Sometimes I did it and then I stop and I go after it again. But I hope that one day I will be able to open this business and to make a living with yes, the chocolate, the cocoa, and all.
So the last thing, could you talk to us about your association, Karucréa?
So Karucréa, it's an association that we created in 2019, and we are focused on the African Caribbean culture and every kind of arts like music, but also paintings, poetry, sculpture. Every artist we're trying to make them expose their work, and we create events, but also games to conserve the cultural things like the language, and we do events. What I can say to we are our goal is to link up the community and to take pleasure to practice what the tradition had left for us to continue. Yes.
Okay, dope, dope. So, all right, people, like again, go listen to the album Kanouye on every legal streaming platform. You will thank me. And Bled Mikey, thank you for joining us today. So, the final word is for you.
Thank you, Bo. Blessings. Blessings. Big up. Respect for your work. You don't know. It's one people, one when we together we powerful. So I respect the work that you do, and I hope that it will be continuing again and again.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's the goal. You already know, bro. Guidance, protection, and blessings, bro, at all times. Let's go, bro.
Et par contre, t'as pas qu'on nous qu'il fait tout parce que portable on qu'à charger, mais en même temps il qu'à charger, il qu'à décharger plus vite qu'il qu'à charger, quoi vrai?
Oh, mauvais temps.
Là, ça 23%, mais en Jacques connaît trop là, il y a une sorte de rôle bizarre.
Ok, ok, bon, vas-y.